This map shows the prefectures of Japan. Later you'll join tabular data to this layer. But first you'll review the fields to determine which ones are necessary for your project. One of the entries you need is region, but it is hard to find because there are so many other fields that you don't need, which are getting in the way. You'll choose which fields to show and which to hide. Right-click Japan Prefectures. Point to Data Design and click Fields. The Fields view appears. Each row in this table represents a field in the Japan Prefectures layer. Click the header of the visible column to hide all fields. The green squares indicate that a row has been edited. Recheck those layers that are useful to your project. Fields are easier to find if you search for them. On the Fields tab of the ribbon, use the Filter Name box to search for fields. Only 6 fields are marked as visible. Now save your changes to the Fields view next. You'll open the attribute table to view your changes and determine if they were appropriate for your project. The table only displays 6 fields instead of the original 124. Look for fields where all values are the same. Every row in the type and field appears to contain the same value. Right-click the header of the column and click Sort Ascending. 2 rows at the top have values other than prefectured. Double-click the header of the column to sort it in the opposite direction. There are different kinds of prefectures in Japan, and it may be useful later to compare variables across these types, so you will keep the type E in fields. The abrief field is empty, so you'll hide it. You can hide fields directly through the attribute table instead of the fields view. Next you'll edit field aliases, so they are easier to interpret. Right-click the header for the ISO 3166 to field and click Fields. The Fields view reappears in the alias column of the ISO field type ISO code. Change the alias of the type E and field to type. Right-click anywhere on the table and click Save. The attribute table displays the new aliases. The pop-up has only a few fields, and none of their names are unclear. It is now easier to find the information that you need. The ISO code field contains unique identifiers that you'll need frequent access to later. When you use it to join other tables of data, this field is easy to find now, but later when you join dozens of extra fields, it may become lost. You'll highlight the ISO code field to make it stand out. Switch to the Fields view. Check the highlight box for the ISO code field. Save your changes. In the attribute table, the ISO code column is highlighted in yellow. In this lesson, you prepared a layer for analysis by tidying its fields. You learn how to hide, edit, sort, and highlight fields.